So we cut off all the stuff that we went through a lot of work to do before, which was, I think, we had this offset on here, and then this offset was on here. So we were planning to go something like this. Well, we realized that that got in the way of the Kickstarter. So now what we're gonna do, so I cut that apart. I took this end and this end, cleaned them up. We're gonna try to weld them on here like that, but we're gonna cut this back so we can get this thing tucked in here as tightly as we can behind the shock, in front of the shock rather. So first we'll weld this, see how it turns out. We'll stick it on here and we'll see how it fits. We got the pipe fit onto the header. The header pipe has been cut. We made our adapter here. The stock clamp is on our new pipe now, so that's going to hold this thing up. And we're going to weld our silencer pipe to our header pipe in a position such that the factory clamp lines up with the factory bracket. So we've got it all where we want it to go, and all we're going to do now is we're going to tack it, maybe with one, maybe two tacks, and then we'll take the exhaust system off and we'll weld it up. So we have it fabricated now as one unit. I am a highly inexperienced welder, so the welds are really not that good, and we spent just as much time on the grinder as we did with the welder, actually more. But it's okay. I think it's sturdy. and I don't think it will leak. And so now we have our new Yoshimura exhaust. So we're gonna fit it back up because when I tacked this clamp on here, I didn't do a good weld job for a couple reasons, I think. Number one, I didn't hold long enough. Number two, this part was never clean and it broke off. So we're gonna have to put it on, put this clamp back on, re-tack the clamp, take it off again, and then re-weld it.
Oh yeah, and you cut that mounting bracket off the top.
Oh yeah, you also remember there was a mounting bracket. This was here for its original purpose on the KX or whatever it was. For some reason we feel like this is a KX.
I think it's a KX or a Honda.
Yeah.
Maybe a Suzuki, but definitely not a Yamaha.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's an FMF pipe in and of itself.
Like an old one?
Yeah, but now it's a Yoshimura.
Yoshimura.
This is the Yoshimura header and silencer.
Alright guys, so here's the pipe. We got the mounting bracket welded on there. I did this welding, so it's not as good as my dad's welding. My dad went inside, so I finished it up. I tack welded basically around the entire thing, and then I welded along this rim. But yeah, I think that it's pretty decent and it'll do its job. So I'm gonna get these bolts in here and then mount this thing back up on the bike. Well, there we go guys. We got the pipe on. As you can see, the mounting bracket held up really well. Everything's put back together. The only thing that I had to change was down there. I had to take the bolt off so that it didn't rub on the swing arm. But other than that, that's how it looks. That's the finalized product. I think it's got a neat angle of attack. Like the way it comes up, I think it looks cool. And I think well, I mean, we basically did this for free, or basically free minus, you know, the gas and electric for the welder, but you know, that's negligible. So yeah, we got this together. Super happy with it. I think it turned out really good. It's a budget fix. Thank you guys for watching.